Hey y'all, welcome back to another video. Appreciate y'all for coming in with us and joining our journey to vinyl work. Our first thing is Valentine's Day is coming up, February, so all y'all gonna be doing a lot of Valentine's shirts and personalized items. So this video is gonna help y'all with knowing how to offset, knowing how to combine a two-color design vinyl, and the ways how I do it. It's not the right way, not the wrong way, but this is just how I do it to make it easy for me. So the first step is getting all your images. I get stuff from Google, but I'll grab pieces and pieces of stuff from Google Imaging. And here it is. Let's get started. All right, so hopefully y'all can see that. The first step, apologize, windows open and the plane's going by. First step is I'm gonna do this image right here. Actually, let me X out of here and I'll start from the very beginning. So one of the designs I'll show y'all is, maybe y'all can see that a little bit better. Let's see here. Here's a couple of designs that I did. We have regular Happy Valentine's Day, Kissing Day 2020 with all the hearts in it. With the couple kissing, we have this one that says love, arrows and the hearts, which the heart is separate and the arrows are separate. And actually the bolt part of the arrow was actually really skinny, so I had to go in there and make it bigger, which I'll explain that. And then a couple of the Yoda designs, for the most part pretty simple. Got Yoda design, subtracted a heart out. This one got this heart design, and then I offsetted the black Yoda in here to be able to do a two-color press a little bit easier. So basically, long story short, we'll get into it in another video, but how to subtract out this Yoda to make it easier to do a two-color press. But for today, we're going to be doing this design right here. There's a couple of sections to it. One is getting the couple off Google and getting that subtracted out into this design, or off Google Imaging, getting it traced and kind of squared off. And then next step will be getting the letters Kissing Day 2020 and then getting them put over here, so this is kind of cut out of the image so it's not too wide of an image, because if not, it'll be way over here and it'll be kind of a wide image. So I'll introduce y'all how to do this offset to be able to do an easy two-color press. So first step is you go to Google, and anytime I do a Google image, I always, no matter what it is, arrows, guy, girl, like anything that I want to make or search, I always at the very end do silhouette, because then it'll give you a silhouette of that item. Example, guy, girl kissing, silhouette. So you come up here, and one thing I do, I hit tools, and let's see, go to imaging, then go to tools, and then go to the size. You go to the size, you do a large, which will make it a better quality image to trace out, easier to trace. As you can see, there's a couple of these here, and one I used is this one right here. So what you do is click on it, and then you'll right click, and then save as. And then I always save it to my desktop, so it'll show up there, which I already did it, so I have one here. So your next step will be go to Silhouette, click this open folder, and then double click on your actual silhouette, just like that. Then next step, there's your trace panel. You got to click on your trace panel, select trace area, and then you click and drag over the image that you want to trace. You can see it's grayed out. Once I let go, it'll turn yellow. That's what's going to be traced out. So we'll sit here and click trace, drag that over, and here's our trace silhouette. Next step, I always make it a color so it's easier to see when I'm working with it. And there it is. Next step is I would like to kind of just shorten this off a little bit, not a whole lot, but there's different ways you could do that. They make slicing tools and stuff like that, but the easier way for me, so you know you have a straight line, is click on the square box drawing tool, click on that, and then what you do is just come down here wherever you want it to be, click, and make your box like that. And then you make your box like that. Let's make this different color so you can see. See, we have a red box. And then I can adjust this, just don't let it come from the bottom, to where I want my image to be cut off. So now we'll select both of them, go up here to the offset button or subtract button. Panel is right here, modify panel. Then you have to select both images, and then you go up here and hit subtract. What that does is subtract that square out of the image. So now we have a little bit shorter image, easier to work with. So since that's done, drag this over here, go right here to the text panel, click that A, and that's so you could write text. So our first word is kissing. Then we'll do it again. Second word is day. And our third word is 2020. We'll do that right there. So now we'll select all of them and go over here to the font panel. Click that, and then you just scroll and find some. I get a lot of our fonts from dafont.com, DAFONT.com. They have a lot of them there, free downloads. It doesn't cost anything, so that's always a good thing. So I have a Valentine's Day font, which I think, yes, is this one right here. It's called Hey SCQ, I believe, on Dafont. But we're not done yet, because all these other little hearts I'm going to get rid of. Not put them down there. You can keep them in if you want. 100% up to you. All opinions. But for me, I'm going to actually get those out of there. So how you do that is you click on the word, right click, and release compound path. When you do that, it'll make everything individual. So now you can zoom up, and you can actually select and then ungroup it. Then you can go in here and select one heart, delete, heart, delete. Just like that. Now it gives it a little bit of a clean look, but it still has the hearts in there for Valentine's Day. So we'll do same thing right here, ungroup them, and we'll have to release compound path, and then delete that heart. Same thing here, select it, release it, and ungroup, and then select this heart, delete, this heart, delete. As you can tell, our zeros in 2020 went all blank. There's no hole in there for zero. So what you do is select this, and which I always do it to all of them. So I'll select everything, right click, and make compound path. And then that brings back the hearts there. So these words are actually all done. So now we'll bring that over there, bring that there. You have to select it, right click, Oh, I have to release it again, sorry. And then we'll have to go here. When you release compound path, it releases everything. So each word's going to be separate. So now we got to go here, make compound path on each word. Just like that. Now what I'll do is make the words red so I can see a difference here as I'm doing it. Makes it a little bit easier. So now let's position our words where we would like them. And we'll do that. That's about where I like them. But then we'll go here. Go to the alignment panel, transform panel, with this vertical button here. Since they're all selected, it'll space them evenly all the way across. So you click that, it was actually spaced perfect. And then I always do my horizontal align to center. So left to right, they're all line up. And it just moved a little bit. So since we have that, we are now going to, oh, look at me go. Group these together because that's exactly where I'm gonna, you know, how I like them. So let's group them, and now they're one. 3 words is now one. So now we're gonna go here, and let's make this a little bit bigger. We'll go like that. We want to put this in here like this. So how we do that is we're gonna have to do a offset of this. So we'll go here, go right click and click offset. When you click offset, you can see how it puts the line around everything. So the next step now will be grabbing your words, drag it away, and then select this and group them together. Next step will be selecting them. Let's make this red. Oh, sorry, wrong one. There you go, red like that. So what you do here now, drag it to the position where you want it, like that, and then go to our subtracting panel. Go up here to subtract. You have to select both images. Go up here and click subtract. And you can see how it subtracted the K, the 2 out of the extra silhouette, the couple kissing. Then we can drag our images right back to do little fine touches here. Click on this, and we can position it where we want it, where it's even. Looks about even. And then that's how you do a 2-color design and be able to get it subtracted in there, and where you'll be able to press a 2-color vinyl on one t-shirt. Makes it easy. Appreciate y'all watching. When I actually print these out and start to vinyl them, I will start the video so y'all can see how we do it. Other than that, thank you for watching.